I am bundled up today because I'm just getting over a nasty head cold, as you can all probably hear it in my voice. Hey, everybody, Dan Candell here, known worldwide as the anxiety relief guy. And if you're new to the conversation, welcome to the conversation. Great to have you here. If you're not new to me, welcome back. I wanted to just shoot a video really quick of a really heartfelt moment that I had with my mom today. Um, for those of you who may not know, I don't know if I've shared it publicly on YouTube or not, but my mom is in a nursing home and she has really bad dementia. And she had a fall last year, almost a year ago. And she originally went to a rehab facility to get rehabbed so she could start walking again because she needed surgery. She broke her femur, needed surgery to repair that, was supposed to go to a rehab center, and they ended up not being able to rehabilitate her to walk again because of her cognitive decline. My mom is only 68 years old. She is the sweetest woman I know. She has a heart of gold, and she is a feisty one. She is one of the youngest people in nursing home. She got admitted into long-term care and permanent long-term cognitive care in the cognitive care unit. And I'm up to see her almost every day unless I'm traveling or unless I'm sick. The day that I'm filming this is Sunday. Last Wednesday, I noticed myself feeling a little bit run down at night. Thursday morning, I woke up, I didn't have a voice, so I had to cancel all of my clients. I struggled to do my group session and could only do it for about 20 minutes. My voice was completely shot. And I just started getting my voice back today, actually. Um, Went to an urgent care clinic just to make sure I didn't have the bubonic plague of any sorts. And they tested me for everything. They said, no, you're all negative for everything. You just have a head cold. And they said, now you're on like the tail end of it. So I asked them if it would be okay if I went up to see my mom, as long as it was just for a few minutes. And as long as I wore a mask and took necessary precautions, they said yes. So I went up to visit my mom um, after I left the urgent care, and again I made sure I was masked up. I made sure I wasn't in too close a proximity to her. So we went to another room where I could be distant from her, and we were talking. And my mom, she doesn't really know my name anymore. If I tell her, she'll know it, or if I'll ask her my name, she'll say this cute thing where she'll say, "Oh, you know what your name is. Why would you think I don't know? You know what it is." And she'll kind of beat around the bush. And because people with dementia, they never want to admit that there's a problem, so they'll try and kind of sweep it under the rug or come up with a smart response or something. Um, so I said to my mom, I was talking to her. I said, "Mom, I'm really sorry I haven't been up for the past like 5 days or so." I said, and she goes, "I know you've been sick." And I so desperately wanted to call my mom and tell her, like, this is why I'm not coming up. Truth would be she wouldn't know. She wouldn't know. She'd forget right as soon as she talked to me anyway. And I try to call the nursing home, but they're very busy up there, so they very rarely answer the phone in her unit because there's a lot going on up there. I gave her her phone because I bought her a phone a long time ago, and when she first fell, I gave her her phone, and in a matter of 1 hour, she called me 108 times in 1 hour. So I'm like, okay, going back, taking mom's phone back. So she can't have a phone up there because she'll get in trouble with it. But I really wanted to just make sure she knew like she wasn't alone, because she gets sad, she gets lonely up there sometimes, because she, as much as she doesn't know, she knows at the same time. It's really difficult. So I said to her, I said, "Mom, I'm sorry I haven't been up." And she goes, "I know, honey, you're sick." And she said, "I really wish I could come home with you to take care of you." And keep in mind, I'm kind of paraphrasing it. My mom, she speaks in kind of fragmented sentences now. And it sounded kind of like, I know, wish home with you, so to take care of, to go home, home. your house, and take care of you. And so it came out like that. I said, I know, Mom. And I said, I just want you to know that, I'm here with you. And she goes, I love you, honey. I said, I love you too. And she said, all right. She said, bring me back. She said, I feel bad. She said, voice, your voice, it's sick. It sounds sick. And she said, it's hurt. It sounds hurt. And I said, I know, Mom. I said, well, I'll bring you back. And so you can have lunch. And she said, you come back tomorrow? I said, yeah, I'll come back tomorrow. And these times are really, really difficult. If you've had a family member with dementia, you know how difficult it is. And my grandmother had dementia, and I saw her really struggle. But my grandmother, she lived until she was in her very late 90s. I think she was 98 or 99 when she finally passed away. But my mom's only 68. Why do I share this with you? Well, there may be some there may be some reasons as to why my mom had dementia or has dementia now. There may be some lifestyle she lived that I'm not going to get into, but there may be some things that assisted her neurocognitive decline. And I'm currently pursuing my master's degree in psychology, my PhD, and I'm learning a lot more about the brain development and neurocognitive disorders. And there's over 100 different types of dementia, and there are many things that can influence it. One of the things that can help slow the progress of dementia down or can even stop it is using more of your mind. And the great thing is that's one of the reasons why I do hypnosis and why I highly recommend that people practice forms of hypnosis and meditation. Because it said right in right in the book where I was getting my master's degree, when I was reading the text, it said that practicing daily rituals like meditation or visualization or even hypnosis can it can't permanently stop you from getting dementia, but it can at least help your brain's ability to continue to develop. And I didn't know that. I did not know that, and I wish I knew that, because I am a board certified hypnotist, and if I'd known that, I would have stepped in a lot sooner and started working with my mom. And again, to my mom, like, I was just Dan. I'm just Dan. I'm not the hypnotist to her. I'm just Dan. But she would go and she'd travel with me and she'd enjoy my shows, and we'd go on vacations together and everything like that. And it wasn't always rainbows, butterflies, and unicorn farts, but it never is. And I just wanted to share that. And if you're going through a struggle right now, and specifically if it's a personal struggle, personal struggles can affect all areas of our lives. They can affect our business, our relationships. Sometimes our personal struggles are from our relationships. They can affect our career, our jobs, our level of presence. And that's why it's really, really important to practice different things that can just help you clear your mind and can help you de-stress and all that. And I have a bunch of stuff on my YouTube channel and also on my TikTok channel and on Instagram that can help you with that. I also have a free ebook as well that I'll link to in the description of this video as well, so you can check that out too. But that's all. I just wanted to share a heartfelt moment. And I'm doing my best to, other than recording this video, I'm doing my best to rest my voice to get it back. And as always, my friends, be well, do good, be true to who you are, and happy healing. Bye for now.